Okay, so my first full day back from vacation. We took a week off and just went camping with the kids, so it was awesome. But I'm backed up big time, so I have to make this video while I'm making some products. And today I'm going to make the bell, and I'm not going to go over details. So if you need more details, let me know. But basically, I use just these from, I think they're China, and I customize them. If you're going to cut them, you have to soak them in warm water because they're very brittle. And then you kind of get this, and then you cut around this line. So pretty basic. But I want to talk about the memberships because I sent out everyone that's a member, except for maybe one or two, on Sunday. So you got to check your email to find out how to sign up for the membership, and that'll get you your 20% off on all future orders on the website while it's public. Now when it goes private, there will be no discounts as far as codes, but everything will come down. Well, I shouldn't say that. Everything will go up in quantity and then kind of stay at the same price, because I want to give you guys more for your money as far as members. And there's a lot more stuff coming, but that's just the basic. So I sent out emails on Sunday. So if you're a member, check your box for an email from me, and I'll tell you how to get your code and also how everything's going to kind of work so far. Now this morning I spent all morning on the phone with the website trying to figure out how to do a members only website, and I finally figured it out. It was about 3 hours. So it did take up a lot of my day this morning. But ShellerAquatics.com is going to stay the members website. And there's a couple reasons why I'm doing it this way, but I'm not going to go over in total detail on this, but I just want to kind of get you guys going on your 20% for memberships. And then on the website, when you go to the members page, it's going to tell you everything that's going to happen so far. And I'm going to tweak it a little bit, but that's, I would say, 80% of what's going to happen. Now there's going to be some things on that will change slightly, but basically what I'm trying to do is give you more product for the same money. So the website for the public will still be there, but the portions will come down, because the biggest complaint I'm finding for new members, not the members that use my products and understand what they are, is they cost too much. And so by splitting this up, I will have people hopefully trying my products at a lower price point. It doesn't mean the quality is going to change. It just means it's going to be less per item. So it'll be affordable for all the new people that want to try my products. Now, we have 48 members right now, which is amazing. And so 2 openings left. $25 gets you in, $125 total. After this, I'm going to shut it down probably for a couple weeks. I might do it in bunches of 10s. The price will go up just because I only want people in this membership that are totally dedicated, but also understand my situation. So you might have to wait a day or two for your products, maybe 3. I don't know, it depends. But by shrinking this down, we'll be more efficient in our shipping times. So ShellerAquatics.com will be the private membership, and then I'm making a new website, which everything should be done by the end of the month, but don't hold me to it. But no matter what, if you're a member, you're going to get that 20% off. So if you are a member, you're going to get that discount as soon as you go on the website and get that code. And that code will give you 20% off on all stuff on the website right now. Everything's going to be changing. Still the great products. I'm going to be adding products, the beef parts out. I had some problems with the supplier of that, and the quality was falling. So the last 2 batches he sent to me, I would not send out. I said absolutely not. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to make my own beef part recipe, and that's going to hopefully be done after testing 2 or 3 months. But one thing about the members, so this is one thing that's going to happen with the members, is I will send you free products to test. This is part of the deal because I want your input on products. So yes, when you place an order, I'll throw something in that bag, and you will get it and you will test it, and then you will let me know how it performed. Happy, not happy, tweak this wasn't right. Because it doesn't matter what I think of it, it just matters what you guys think of it, right? If I think it's the greatest thing and it just doesn't work for you, then I need to know that. So that way this system, the first 50 members will be part of that. Now there's a lot of other stuff on the website, and yes, shipping fish is on there. Now that's very tentatively because I still have to figure out a distributor for that. I am not going to do that, but I am trying to figure that out, and we're working on it, and I'm pretty close, but don't hold me to it at this moment. Probably still a month out on shipping fish. So I've tried to come up with different names for the new website, the public website. What is happening is this is a Discus channel. Now what I don't think people realize is all these foods can be fed to all fish. I have a good variety of fish. I have guppies, I have everything in my room, and I don't go out and buy any foods. I make all my foods and send those out to you guys. So the same food you're getting is exactly what I'm feeding in my room. So the reason why I changed the website to a new name, because I want it more generic. So instead of Sheller Aquatics tied to a Discus channel, it's going to be shellerfishfoods.com. What that's going to do is allow people that just have regular fish get high quality food. If you're a member, check your email, check your spam. There's a code in there to get to the website. Like I said, everything will be hopefully set up by the end of the month. Okay? Now, I'm here making these bells, but I want to make sure I get all this information out to you guys. I want to make sure that I'm thorough in what I am saying. So this is what I do right now is I sit here and I work on bells, and I make about 20 of them. Believe it or not, that only lasts me a week and a half or so, but that's fine. They're easy to make, and one day maybe I'll make a video on how to exactly make them. Got my notes here. I want to make sure I get everything. We talked about the update, your email that you got. Okay, now I want to talk about orders. If you have an order that has not been delivered yet, please be patient. I took a week off, okay? I had 40 orders. I got 9 left. I got 9 orders, and I take them in order, guys. I don't sit there and jump people in front. As an order comes in, it goes to the front of the line. That order gets filled and goes out. So I have 9 left. So I'm hoping to have those out today, but I didn't realize I'd spend 3.5 hours on the phone this morning talking to websites and stuff. So it's just taking a little longer. Now, I do have to create some products. On the public website, we are going to make it so we can pre-fill orders and have those go out quick. On the members website, those are going to be more detailed and more breeder oriented, but high-end Discus oriented. So if you're a regular fish keeper, you know, the sample packs or the public website will probably be good enough for you. Why am I going through all this? Because I want to take care of the community. I want to make sure that the people that have supported me from the beginning, and it's amazing to me that I look at the membership list and how it's literally down the line, all the people that have supported me from the beginning or early on and have bought a lot of my products. All right, let's see if I got anything else here. So let's kind of go through what's on the website. I'll just do a quick overview, but you can read it on there. So obviously we talk about you're gonna have private access. I'm gonna make everything really worth your time to buy. Early launches on new products, but not just early launches, testing. I need you guys testing products and let me know, because I need real world feedback. I kind of get caught in my bubble here and I just do stuff and I think it's great. And so far it's been great. I've been really, but that R&D, if I can shoot that out to you guys at no charge and have you guys testing stuff, that's great, because I'll get feedback from you guys. And I trust you guys because everyone on this list is top notch as far as, you know, being supportive and really wanting to make this better. Now I had a guy the other day sent me a message that I'm all about the money, and I just had to laugh. I was just like, really? I'm all about the money. No, I'm about this hobby. I'm about the passion behind the hobby. That's why I do this. Now, yes, do I charge money? Of course I charge money. I gotta pay the bills. I mean, you know, highly profitable? Not highly profitable. Profitable, but not highly profitable. It's not something that I would ever want to create a business in. There's just too much overhead, and it's just something that I would rather just have a community and support that community. That's kind of why I'm going this route. So it's important to me to take care of you guys because you guys have taken care of me. So that's why we're doing this. I'm going to make it so there's no code. You're going to have a password to get into the website, and that's it once you're in. And then what I'll probably do is set a tier where you're going to get, you know, a good deal, but if you buy a little more, you're going to get a great deal. So that's kind of how I feel when I'm buying stuff. That's how I like to do it, is like, yeah, I like that, but if I can get more for less, then I'm going to go with that top tier. There's things that need to be done, because I need to be able to connect your name, because even on your invoices, sometimes your name is different because people don't like to put their real name on their invoice when they get stuff mailed to them, and I understand that. But I need to be able to connect all the dots. I need to connect your your shipping name with your real name, with your YouTube name, and you know, what else is there? There's your best email, and also I need to know what state you're in. Because the thing is what I'm noticing a lot is it's going to all 50 states, that's for sure. But there's certain states where it's kind of concentrated as far as sales, mostly East Coast, but there's West Coast too, and Texas is a big one, and I get some from Washington, Alaska, Hawaii. So I kind of got them all, so I think I've touched all 50 states with my products, which is amazing. But basically the memberships went to paying off a little bit of debt. It didn't pay it all off, but a good chunk of it. But really what it's doing is just setting up this new website, which is about $700-800 total once it's all said and done. So that's kind of where the money went, is making the websites more efficient, better. And I'm going to work on pictures and do stuff a little bit cleaner, and I'm going to really focus on the website. But also my daughters are going to be taking over the public website. They're going to be packing the products pre-packaged on a shelf so they can pull, because they're going to school, but this goes to their college tuition. So, but also they're going to be driving, they need car insurance. So this is a way for them to make money. They will be handling the public. And we've made a deal where when an order comes in, it has to be shipped by the end of the next day. And that is being efficient with pre-packaging stuff. So that's what they're going to work on. I will oversee it, but we will split the profits 50-50. Now there's two of them, so you know I told them they can be way more efficient if they work together, and they can actually make more money. So I think they got that, but you know, when you're 16 years old, I'm not sure if that absorbs in. But anyways, that's how that's going to work, and that's going to relieve me a lot of time as far as pressure and making sure that the quality still happens on the membership side. All right, and then I wanted to talk about payments. If you paid the $125, awesome, you're golden. It's a go. If you've paid payments, okay, I am willing to wait as far as orders. If you can make a $25 payment each time, that's great. I'm fine with that. But I don't want to wait 6 months for a $25 payment. So if it gets a little out of hand as far as payments, basically I'll pull that membership off, and I can do that anytime. But I'm not worried about that. But I just want to make sure in case there's a bad apple one, and I can't see that happening because every name that's on this list is amazing. So I just want to make this video because I sent out the emails and I had one response. Now 50 emails and one response, that's not very good. I wasn't planning on making a video today. Thank you guys for taking us to another level, because I'm excited about this. That's one more thing. You're gonna get my text. And so that's the thing you're gonna read on the website, is it's gonna give you my phone number for text only. I do not answer phone calls on my phone. I just don't do it because it takes up too much time. Now, if you have an issue and you want to set up a time to chat, I am happy with that. And I will gladly do that, and I'm not going to charge money for it. But what I can't do is sit on the phone all day, because that just is a time suck, right? So that's something I just cannot do. But you will get my text, and all the information I've asked you will be on that text, and then you will be saved in my phone by name, and you will have all your information connected to that number. So I've thought long and hard about this. It's been a little bit of a job, and the week off was huge because I was able to just kind of sit back, around the fire and just write out stuff and kind of get my mind straight and figure out what I'm going to do here. And obviously I can't put my numbers and codes out on the internet because then we'd have people coming in the back door. But you've paid for this option, and we're going to make it the most amazing community ever. Okay? Because there's no such thing really as a Discus community. I mean, there's a couple things on the web, but to me it's hard to get information through text. Is it possible? Yeah, you can get the basics and you can definitely help people through text, but when there's an issue or a problem, and like I said, I'm not going to have all the answers, but between us, maybe we can come up with a game plan to at least to start to attack those problems, okay? All right, guys, take care. I will see you soon, and hopefully a video will be out this weekend if I can get all caught up. Now, my week is full because I took a week off from my business, and I took a week off from this, so I'm backed up a little bit, but I'm good. All right? Take care, guys. Bye.